Awful ball, though. He's found Richter, though. Richter, though, will find Kobayashi. Now he's got El-Bashir running around the back post. Oh, that's a great ball. El-Bashir makes it 1-0. Get in there. Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Shrimps. Today is episode number 19 and we take on Bristol Rovers to begin this episode. But before that, we are going to take a look at our today's player focus. Today we're going to do Alex Conceição, the Wonder Kid right back. 16 years old, 66 overall. This guy is going to be turning into something special. Take a look at his stats for the season. As you can see, solid start for him. Average of 7.5 goals. He got himself a goal, obviously, from a set piece situation. Always dangerous coming up from set pieces. Even he's scored 2 corners so far in this series and he scored both of them. Look at his attribute growth. As you can see, 66 overall for the season, plus 2 on the campaign. 3-star skill, 3-star weak, so pretty well balanced. A high attacking work rate, which is excellent. Like to have an attacking fullback, and he definitely provides us that option. Pace is good there, 75, 71, physical 75, defending 66, and he's got pretty decent in dribbling, passing, and shooting as far as a fullback goes. If we look at his growth, physical and mental, slight growth this season, acceleration +1, interceptions +3. Technical though, some nice steady growth there, natural growth as well. He hasn't done much on the training field. So short pass, shot power, slide tackle, stand tackle, marking all went up. So far, definitely progression has been made for Alex Conceição, and I've got a good feeling that he's going to be with us for the long run. Alright, so up against Bristol Rovers here. Bristol Rovers currently sit, I believe, 5th or 6th in the table. 6th in the table, in fact. They've only lost a couple of games, so they've had a pretty good start to the campaign. Obviously not as good as us, though. 4 wins out of 5, 1 draw. So far, it's been a magnificent start for the Shrimps this year. And in one particular player, Mr. Harvey Rose up top, got himself 4 goals so far this season, and he's defying all odds and expectations. I didn't expect him to do that well in this division as a striker, but he's got himself 4 goals so far, so that's actually pretty good work from that man. Carlson, you notice, is starting in goal today. I got a request from him to play, and obviously I want to try keep him as a backup goalkeeper long term. So Olaf Carlson gets a game today ahead of Takabe. Alright, so this how we line up. We got Carlson, obviously, Yessen, Fernandez, Reese, Conceição, Michaels, Cooper, and Richter in midfield. Kobayashi, Harvey Rose, and Ibrahim El-Bashir leading the line. Alright, at home, obviously our home record has been very, very good so this season, and we were pretty good at home last year too. Certainly is a fortress for us, but I'm hoping we can continue our run today. Obviously, with a very strong start to the campaign, I'd love to see that continue against probably one of our promotion rivals. Good turn on the edge of the area. Chance now for Bristol Rovers. They got into a great position, and what a clearance that was from Breno Fernandez. Athletic clearance there from the Brazilian. Chance still is here though. The ball's whipped in. It's flicked behind off Fernandez for a corner kick. So not exactly a rock solid start here for the Shrimps. Ball whipped in. Carlson with a 2-handed punch and gets the ball far enough. It should relieve the danger, but it's not quite done yet. He's worked his way in the box. Glorious opportunity. Couldn't get a challenge in, and Bristol Rovers probably should be 1-0 up. There's Ben Yessen now. Kobayashi's going to try and make the dart and run down the wing, and he finds him. Now here's Kobayashi. He's got the pace. Now he's got Richter and Rose in support. He's going to look for Harvey Rose instead on the volley on his weaker side. It was on his left peg. Would have had half a chance of going in, but his right foot really isn't the greatest, Harvey Rose, as you can see from that effort. Chance now for a free kick. Bristol Rovers now going to put this ball dead centre of the box. Can't win the first header, but it's going to be claimed there from Carlson. So just before halftime here, we're very lucky to really still be on level terms. We haven't created not many opportunities, and Bristol Rovers have essentially been all over us. It's been a very, very poor first half display from the guys. What I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to make a change in midfield. Cooper, you've been pretty much non-existent for me, so I'm going to bring on Marcus Rose. He usually, or the last couple of weeks at least, has made a few starts over him. I put Marcus in just because of that attacking work rate. Hopefully he can get forward and maybe support Harvey Rose a little bit. Harvey Rose has not done a great job holding the ball up for us though. They've worked the ball well here. Reese is going to come out and try and make the challenge, but he goes by him with ease. Ball's whipped in. That's a spectacular effort, and even more, a spectacular save there from Olaf Carlson coming into the side ahead of Takabe today. He holds up, the attacker holds off Fernandez there, gets in the box, and his shot goes harmlessly over the bar. We're going to have to make a change here because we've continued the second half the same way we were playing in the first. It's just been disappointing from top to bottom. So Morgan's going to come on today to play up top instead of Rose. Mamiri's going to left midfield. And that's all our changes right there. There's a little bit more physicality in there. Ethan Morgan and Mamiri are a bit more physically capable players than obviously Harvey Rose and Kobayashi. And there you go, Morgan already winning the first header there. So here's Michaels now. He's hacked down, surely. Yeah, it's got to be a foul. Gonna take this quick. No, nobody make a run there. So what we'll do here is we'll just try and maybe work something from the set piece. Here's Michaels now. Just gonna calmly put the ball in. Flicked header. Ooh, from the edge of the F, and Ethan Morgan would have done very well to find the back of the net from there. It's well worked from Bristol Rovers here. They've got themselves in a decent spot. The ball's in the box, and it's in the back of the net, and it is 1-0 to Bristol Rovers. It's only a matter of time, really. They dominated large portions of this game, and Bennett finds the back of the net with an effort that Carlson really couldn't do much about. We couldn't get a strong challenge in there. Ball's whipped in now. Mamiri doing his defensive duties there, making the clearance. Bashir can't win the second ball. It's bouncing around the edge of the area there, but it's well cleared. And now here's Ethan Morgan. He's got Mamiri on the left-hand side, trying to catch him up, and he does so beautifully. Mamiri now has a little bit of space to run into. Defended as well to get back on him. Mamiri finds the feet. There's Mamiri again in the box. Mamiri with the shots, and it's flicked off the defender, and it goes out for a corner kick. All right, so about 7 minutes to go in this game. Not much time left to get some chances on here. So Michael's going to put this ball in. Fernandez is there. Can't win the header, but it falls to Reese at the edge of the area. Edison Reese going to drive in the box there with the shots, and it's flicked behind for a corner kick. Why not give it a go, Edison? We haven't had much luck today, so might as well give it that a shot. Here's Michaels now. He's going to put the ball in. That's Morgan with the header at the near post. Oh, Ethan Morgan did so well. Alright, so about 3 minutes out on time here. Last chance saloon indeed. Here's Michaels now. Michaels looking for Mamiri, but it's intercepted. Summed up our day, really, be honest with you. And time running down here. It's looking like we are going to lose our first game of the season here. So yeah, there it is. 1-0 defeat against Bristol Rovers at home. Poor display, really, from start to finish. Didn't deserve anything out of the game, and the result was fair. Alright, so here we go, second game of the episode, and we're up against Lincoln, who have had a little bit of a rough start to the season. Only got 1 win so far, and it's time for us to bounce back after that first defeat. But lucky enough, we are still top of the table, so that's something that we can hang our hat on. By the way, Dylan returned from his scouting trip to Saudi Arabia, and I set him up one now in Italy. So he's spending 9 months in the beautiful Italian countryside, finding no players for me and sipping on wine and enjoying some of the finest pasta the world has to offer. But anyway, up against Lincoln now away from home. No, I'm going to make a change to the side. Now obviously Takabe comes back in, and I'm gonna rest Coop here. I'm going to bring in Marcus Rose right from the get-go. I want an attacking intent today. I don't feel like Cooper gives us that, so Marcus Rose can certainly come in and give us an option there. So I am looking to see how Kobayashi and El Bashir played today. Neither of them have played very well the last couple of games, so I'm looking to see improvement from those two. If I don't, then I'm not afraid to make changes to this first team. Alright, here we go, away from home against Lincoln City. Alright, so this game is definitely a game that we can win today, and I'm hoping we can bounce back in some style. Any kind of pocket of space that we can use. So here's Marcus Rose now, maybe looking to change that. And there's Richter now, through on goal. Felix Richter, what football indeed. Felix Richter, chance to make it 1-0, and he's tackled just inside the box. Just about to unload a shot, try to take it too close to the keeper, and chance is over. But that was a glorious opportunity for Felix Richter there to open the scoring. Lincoln free kick here, just inside of our own half. Ball gets whipped in. That's a good header from Fernandez. And Marcus Rose should be able to keep that in. So here's Josh Michaels now, perhaps looking to lead a charge. Here's Harvey Rose. Harvey Rose at Kobayashi through the middle. Awful ball though. He's found Richter though. Richter though will find Kobayashi. And then he's got El Bashir running around the back post. Oh, that's a great ball. El Bashir makes it 1-0. Get in there. El Bashir finds the back of the net. I was talking about those two at the beginning of the game. Obviously, you want to see an improved performance there. So El Bashir gets himself on the score sheet off a wonderful cross from Kobayashi. Put it directly in his path. And it's 1-0 to the Shrimps. Take another look at this. Great ball from Kobayashi. Put it on a plate. And El Bashir almost missed it. Keeper almost made a wonderful save. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It counts. It's 1-0 to the Shrimps. Now here's Marcus Rose. He's found Bashir now. Bashir doesn't have many to aim at, so he's going to cut inside. El Bashir, can he go all the way? El Bashir straight at the keeper. So we've got a couple minutes now left of the first half. We are leading 1-0 and we look a much better team. I mean, we are playing a weaker opposition, but we are looking much, much better than we did in the last one. It's amazing what a goal can do for you. But, alright, half-time here, 1-0 to the good, and things are going pretty smoothly. So no changes to the first team needed at all for the second half. I'm just hoping we get maybe a second goal, just to maybe relieve some of my anxiety. That would be nice. Now the ball goes long here. Now Fernandez is pulled out wide. It's not where he likes to be. Fernandez, great tackle though from Breno Fernandez. Once again doing a very good job defensively today. So here's Harvey Rose. Harvey Rose is going to hold the ball up. Looking for Kobayashi. That's a great ball. Kobayashi now has acres of room to run into. He's got men just about getting in the box there. He's got Harvey Rose square. That's a great ball, Harvey Rose. How did you miss? Ben Yessen taking care of business as usual, as Ben Yessen always does. Tell you what, I didn't care business though. Michaels there is messed up pretty badly, and there's a chance. Oh, what a save from Takabi with his right hand. Josh Michaels given it away in a very, very dangerous position, and Ryu Takabi had to make a wonderful save to avoid it being 1-1. So here's a chance for the corner now. Ball is whipped in. I think that was Richter with the clearance. It doesn't matter though. Got to concentrate here. What a challenge from Yessen. It's full back to the striker, but a comfortable save in the end from the Japanese goalkeeper. Is Michaels looking across? He's got to be offside, and he is. Yep, given offside there. Perfect. So we're going to make a change here. I'm going to be on Harris. A little bit of a gamble here, bringing off Michaels. He's not had a great game today. His passing has been very, very sloppy, and not to mention he's given the ball away in some very, very key areas. So I'm going to make a change there. Bring on Harris. He's to be fair, a 5-star skill centre back and also plays centre midfield as well. So I'm not too worried about him playing there. But with only a couple minutes left to go, it's unlikely Lincoln are going to score anyway. So looks like we're back to winning ways. Here we go, up against Lincoln, 1-0 victory, gets in there. Not a great performance, created lots of opportunities in the first half, didn't really do anything in the second, but we come away with a victory and that's all that matters. Alright, so here we go, the final game of the episode, up against Rotherham at home. Rotherham, let's see how they are doing in the league table. Try and gauge what kind of opposition they are. The mid-table, 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, scored 7, conceded 8. Goal scoring against us, by the way, so far is really good this season. I think conceded 2 goals. That's actually pretty miraculous, especially for my level defending on FIFA. But anyway, let's go into today's team. Now, naturally, they're going to have to be some changes. So let's take a look at who we're going to have to switch out. So a couple of players are on the tired side. Cooper come back into the side today. Richter is struggling a little bit there. Ponce can play ahead of him. And we'll leave Michaels in there just for now. I'm actually going to start Ethan Morgan today. And I'm going to start Mamiri as well. Despite Kobayashi putting a better display in the last game, I'm still going to play Mamiri, give Kobayashi his much needed break. So, I think that's good. I think I can roll with that. Kante Sao, struggling a little bit. Could bring on Davis. We'll play Davis. We'll play Davis the last game of the episode. So, alright, here we go. Up against Rotherham away at home, and Takabi obviously remaining goal with Yessen, Fernandez, Reese Davis at the back, Michaels, Cooper and Ponce with Amiri, Morgan and Elbasir leading the line. Alright, midweek game here up against Rotherham United at home. Obviously, we are still top of the table, by the way, after that victory against Lincoln. Looking to maybe create a little bit of a gap now between us and the rest of the pack. That'd be a really good way to start the season. Cardi puts the pressure off us too. I didn't expect to play so well early on here. I expected much tougher opposition, but things are going pretty smoothly. So here's Morgan now with an effort on his left foot, and the corner flag I think is in danger with that attempt. Oh, wonderful football. This is Rotherham. A chance early on here, but straight into the hands of Takabi. Tom Davis looking for Bashir now. The Bashir. Now, Ethan Morgan needs to go away. He's taking up space for me. He's not in the box as well. He's going to try and find Mamiri at the back post. Keeper makes the touch. The danger's still alive, though. So here's Mamiri now. Mamiri finds a feet of Michaels. Michaels finds Morgan. Morgan looking for Cooper. Finds Cooper. Looking for Bashir. Now, Morgan's peeled off at the back post. Ethan Morgan looking for the ball there, but well cleared in the end from the Rotherham defenders. Still promising build-up play. Now here's Mamiri now. Goes by his man, somehow works his way in the box, shot at the near post, and keeper had it covered, I think, and it was going wide. So goal kick here to Rotherham, but good build-up play and half a chance there for Salim Mamiri. Mamiri beats the right back there beautifully. Now he's got space to run into. He's got the pace too. Ethan Morgan. Your decision making is absolutely atrocious. Why are you running towards the ball there? You should be running away from it. Now here's Cooper now at the edge of the area. Cooper! Oh, what a save from their keeper. So here's Michaels now. He's going to whip this ball in. Float it up there. There's the punch. There's the shot. Oh, it's gone all the way through. Ethan Morgan! Get in 1-0. I think that was Ponce with the strike. It flicked its way through. Great goal line clearance, by the way, from the Rotherham defender, but Ethan Morgan reacted quickest. The fox in the box, that is Ethan Morgan, has found the back of the net, and it's 1-0. Not a convincing punch. Good volley, by the way. Almost cleared, but Ethan Morgan was quickest to react, and he taps it home into an empty net, and it's 1-0 to the Shrimps. Alright, so 2 minutes added on time here. Bashir is going to stretch his legs at the end of the first half. He's got space to run into. He's got Ethan Morgan square, but there's Benito Ponce. Poor first touch from Ponce. He's going to try and win the second ball, though. Can't quite get it. It's going to be cleared. I imagine that will be the end of the first half. Yep, end of the first half, and it's 1-0 up to the good. Obviously, goal from Ethan Morgan there. Poaching efforts, finding the back of the nets, and honestly, I haven't got much more to say. It's been a very solid performance from the boys. Haven't looked too bad at the back. I will make a change in midfield, though. I'm actually going to bring on Harris for Michaels. He's starting to struggle a little bit through fitness, so Michaels comes on. Harris comes on for Michaels. The player's a holding midfielder, but that's the only change I'll make for now. Obviously, I would like to maybe give Bashir a break at some point, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Well worked here from Rotherham. They got into the box, and comfortable save, though, from Takabi. Weak effort in the end. And that's a poor throw from Takabi. Trying to chip in him, and it's gone in the back of the net. Takabi, what are you doing, son? Oh, poor mistake there from Rio Takabi, and Rotherham are back on level terms. Here's Ponce now, streaking forward from midfield. He's gone by his man Burio. Benito Ponce! What a goal from Ponce! Get in there, that's his first goal for the Shrimps. Can you believe it? He finally found the back of the net after a year and a half in the first team. Benito Ponce has found the back of the net. Get in there, my son. What a way. What a goal. What a way to open your account here. Fantastic. As you can see, I think the players up there were shocked as we are, I'll be honest with you. Benito Ponce breaking his long-standing duck. Did very well to get in the box. That's a great finish, by the way. Cutting across the keeper there. And it's back 2-1 ahead to the Shrimps. Oh, chance here. He's got space to run at the edge of the box. He's beat Cooper. Acres of room in the box there. Shots taken on. Oh, off the underside of the bar. Oh, and it's gone off the bar again. And it's a goal again for Rotherham. Clarence is defending again from the Shrimps. And they're back on level terms. I'm not sure if Takabe could do anything about those attempts. I mean, we were weak. We actually lost the second ball twice here. That was a great strike. Didn't win that one. Takabe went for the dive, and we couldn't get the rebound. Just not quickest to react, unfortunately, and it is 2-2. Takabe actually couldn't do anything about that one. I'll let him off that time. But exciting stuff here at home against Rotherham United. Didn't expect this game. Davis is going to get there. Whoops the ball in. Oh, the back post. Can you believe it? Callum Cooper makes it 3-2. What a game this has turned out to be. Fantastic header there from Callum Cooper, and a great ball from Dom Davis, making the supporting run from right back. And surprised the keeper didn't come out to that one, actually. I expected him to come out. Ball got whipped in. Keeper didn't get there in time, and Callum Cooper has scored there and made it 3-2. Now, can we hold on to this lead for once? For Christ's sake, let's just try and hold on for it for at least 10 minutes. That'd be nice. But it's well worked. Chance ball in the box. Fernandez is there. Can't get it, but a comfortable save from Takabe. Oh, that's far, far too easy. Shouldn't have found the feet of the striker. Davis comes across to make the cover. Can't get the first ball away. Yesen can't even get to that ball. Oh, he's almost fouled him there. And it's a very, very tight angle strike there, and it's always going over the bar. So Rotherham still knocking on the door here. They haven't given up. Oh, long ball has found the striker and acres of space. Now he's played it for beautifully. He's got the wrong side of Reese, but Reese does well to get back and make the saving challenge. Recovered from his error there, Edson Reese. So there's a chance. Ben Yesen now to stretch his legs. Got Morgan looking for the through ball, and he's found him. Ethan Morgan. He's got players inside of him, but he goes for Amiri instead. Oh, that was a glorious chance to wrap up the game here, but it's just going into injury time now, and there's the final whistle. 3-2. Absolutely back and forth affair here. And we come away with 3 points somehow, some way, after terrible piece of goalkeeping first from Takabe, and then defensive mistakes in the for the second goal. But that was a great save, by the way, from their keeper. That was absolutely spectacular. But goals from Morgan, Cooper, and a very rare goal from Benito Ponce has given us victory. Alright, so I haven't recovered from that minor heart attack of the last game. Take a look at this league table before we leave you. Obviously, top by a point. Top, and actually beaten Pompey by 3 points, as you can see. So things are still going pretty smoothly despite that defeat against Bristol Rovers to be in this episode. But Overall, great start to the campaign. Let me know in the comments below, do you have a favourite moment so far of this series? I'll be interested to see what you guys' favourite moment was. Was it Ethan Morgan's overhead kick? Was it Alex Conceicão's goal from the corner to score a first corner? Or was it the moment that Ethan Morgan tapped the ball home to secure promotion and the championship? But let me know in the comments below. I'll be interested to hear your feedback. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to smash a like on it. And if you want to see more from me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Obviously, Football Manager 2019 is almost here, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.